Ladies and gentlemen, do not adjust your set. I'm Hitman Cos. Welcome back to Warzone Ch3. Where had y'all been paying attention? Previous episode, we finished off chapter 2, and now we're gonna go ahead and get started with chapter 3. Um, as y'all can see, you know, first and foremost, we're rocking with the same lineup: Hanzo Hattori, Guan Yinping, and Kojiro Sasaki. Um, funny thing, that and for some reason I wasn't thinking about this when I put the three of them together, but when it comes to Kojiro and Hanzo, if you had Samurai Warriors 2 Empires, I know that's like really far back. There used to be something that would happen where, like, if you were doing Empire mode, and you had like two or more people that was like two or more specific people that was a part of your clan, your group, whatever, it'll trigger an event where, similar to something like this, they'll all be talking to each other. And there was one with Kojiro and Hanzo where Kojiro basically felt that him and Hanzo were almost one and the same, as far as, warriors on a battlefield, in which he felt, despite him being a swordsman and Hanzo being a ninja, he felt that they both lived to kill. Yeah. Yeah. So like I said, Kojiro felt that himself and Hanzo weren't that far off from one another in the comparison, despite him being a regular swordsman and Hanzo being a ninja, to which Hanzo corrected him, in which he said that Kojiro only does it for sport. In other words, he only kills for the hell of it, for the rush of it, for the thrill of it, because he wants to. Whereas Hanzo does it for pretty much the expected reason that pretty much anybody would be icing people, and that's to further their cause, or in his case, for the benefit of whoever he is, whoever he's working under, which usually is Ieyasu. And actually, also, freaking Ieyasu well, for me, Ieyasu was first playable in Samurai Warriors 2 Empires, but if you had Samurai Warriors Extreme Legends, in a way, it was like it was sort of like a DLC version of Samurai Warriors without it being a DLC. It just had extra characters, and one of them was Ieyasu. But personally, I feel that when it came to like the voice actor changes that most of the characters had, comparing Samurai Warriors to Warriors 2, Ieyasu definitely had a big improvement. You know, I will never ever get tired of doing that freaking helicopter with Hanzo's sickle and chain, you know. But then again, even though it really shouldn't remind me of it, because there's another dude whose weapon is much more close to it. Hanzo, the chain and sickle reminds me of the song "Ball and Chain" by Social Distortion. Now, oh God, Chaos Origin. And actually, when we doing what I'm doing right now, this actually brings up a little bit of, I guess, advice from yours truly, if you want it. To which, say you want to build up your Unity magic, the big circle that's inside the small circle. But the enemy is in the middle of a Chaos Origin. That's perfect. Just keep slicing and dicing them as much as you can. Sure, the health isn't gonna go down, but your but your Unity magic gauge will fill. I promise you it will. It might take a little while, but it won't take any longer than it would if you were doing it against opponents that weren't under the Chaos Origin. And the reason why I recommend doing it like this is, first off, above all else, you definitely you have to be careful. Because of course, with you barely doing anything to them, they can still harm you. But also, why I recommend it is because once it fills up, make sure you have like a lot of enemies around you, but also make sure that you're right there in front of, behind the Chaos Origin. Like the Chaos Origin is like right, is like right in front of you, so that once the Unity magic gauge fills to the top, you have a perfect angle right there to take out, hopefully, not just the Chaos Origin, but tons of enemy officers and enemy troops, as killing two birds or multiple birds with one stone, And if you also need to do if you need to defeat multiple enemies while using Unity Magic as as an objective, it's a great way to get it done. Especially if you're trying to get it done like mad quick, because you're trying to like focus on the other tasks, or all the other tasks are done. So you're trying to get this last one done. Okay. Wow. Quite a bit to unpack. First off, Sumashur has a bracelet, so we should definitely make that a top priority moving forward to both get a hold of Sumashur and also get that bracelet. Actually, considering that he turned into that into that special form, like how Yukimura and now Tar did. No, that bracelet isn't gonna leave him. So, yeah, we need to bring him over to our side. But then, more importantly than that, oh shit, that man Susano is in the house. Now, in a way, I'd like to think that Susano is a cut under Orochi. Now, don't get me, now, even though, he does bear a strong resemblance to Orochi, he isn't evil. Because if you guys played the campaign mode in Warriors Orochi 3, he was trying to make sure that that Orochi didn't get resurrected. And hell, he was even trying to send Daji. What the hell? Oh my god. Wow. Those are some big niggas. Good god. But anyways, Susano isn't evil because in Warriors of Orochi 3, he was trying to prevent Orochi from being resurrected, and especially when Daji tried to get a hold of Orochi's casket, he was trying to send her back down to hell, so to speak. Well, then, actually, also another thing that really stood out to me was his relationship with Kaguya, the girl who does all the time traveling to send everybody back in time to certain battles and time periods and whatnot. And the reason why it always stood out to me is because, like, their interactions, and I'm only saying this because part of me questions if Kaguya is in this game. But anyways, um, it really had my attention because honestly, if I hadn't known any better, I would think that Kaguya did Susanoo wrong or broke his heart or nothing or something because he keeps carrying on where like he don't want to associate himself with her, whereas she keeps trying to tell him to like let go of the past or some shit like that, which again got me thinking that something went down with them, and Susanoo has deemed it unforgivable. And hey, I would really love to know what it was, but I never, built up their relationship meter or trust gauge, well, whatever you want to call it. The gauge where it would, where it has the heart, where it will build over time. And it would usually, build up the more you would fight with them, or you sent them out. I got another cast origin. I'll tell you, sometimes when I'm not trying to do the thing that I told y'all about, where I would purposely just fight around the chaos origin just to build up the unity magic meter. There were some times where the chaos origin pulls up at like the worst time, where like maybe I'm trying to complete a certain objective, but then next thing I know, everywhere is glowing and the chaos origin is there, and I can't complete the mission because freaking the chaos origin is preventing the health from improving. I mean, and is preventing the opponent's health from dropping. So I gotta freaking and then one would think, hey, why don't you just use your Musu move? Like, motherfucker, if I had my Musu, don't think I would have used it? I say it's bad timing because these fools freaking there be times where it be the worst time where all of my characters or one of my characters whom I know has a strong Musu move has had their Musu gauge completely depleted because I literally just used it on something else. So freaking I'm screwed. And this ain't like how it used to be for Samurai Warriors and the mid to early. Hey, there we go. At least I got something done. Jesus Christ, these niggas is huge. Good. Damn. So it takes a bit of a punch to take these dudes out. But at the same time, they can pack a good punch too. I'll have to keep that in mind. That's two. And then there were one. Jesus. What? I honestly think that these dudes, that the color chain and the marks on their body to change colors, depending on how many is with them. And down goes the last one. Like, when there's three of them all together, you know, of course it's blue. But then, when there's only two of them, it turns to green. Then when there's one by himself, it turns to red. And who knows? Maybe a better reward instead of just a full Musu gauge should be in order. But hey, maybe I'm being a little too greedy. And of course, before I can reach the end, you know, it's blocked off by two enemy officers. But ain't nothing a little bit of elbow grease can't fix. Hold on. Alright. Everybody onto the ship. Alright. So I was only able to complete one task. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me? Well, no matter. I'll be sure to take care of the other two off camera. Well, also, that's another thing that I forgot to mention earlier is that if I didn't mention in earlier episodes, any objectives that I don't do on camera, I will do off camera, just because more than likely it'll take multiple attempts, and I don't feel like bothering y'all to no end with that. Because Lord knows it'll make the video way longer than it needs to be. So, with that being said, that's going to do it for this episode. I just want to thank each and every one of y'all for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come and chill with your boy. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead, hit the like button. Comment if you feel like it. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. And until next time, by way of Struggle Vision Productions, I am the Hitman Kaz. And if you see me coming, run.